Hey everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Today I'm going to show you interesting version on how to make a nutcracker, but this is maybe a cute version. If I had to be honest, I'm trying to make something more simple that represents the idea of a nutcracker. And yes, I made before nutcrackers. Check it out, the tutorial is really cool, a couple years ago, and became kind of a classic way how to make a nutcracker. I think it's a really cool idea. But I always look for something to just give you something different, and you may like it, you may not, or you may consider it to add more ideas. So all the ideas or all whatever came to your mind about this design, leave it in the comments. You may be helping us or helping me to make it better, okay? But so far my goal is as simple as possible, that looks cute, and people recognize it's a nutcracker. You tell me in the comments, what do you think? I want to also start this video telling you that don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's how you're going to be helping this YouTube channel to grow, because we are very close to reach the 15,000 subscribers, and it will be amazing to end this year with 15,000 subscribers. What else I can do? Just keep making videos, tutorials, sharing with all of you, so you feel like, yes, this is totally an awesome YouTube channel to be, subscribed, and then you will have access to all these videos. So yes, don't forget, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, do it, because it helps a lot this YouTube channel to keep growing. Now I'm gonna show you my first attempt, okay? And the first attempt is something like this. And what is happening, it's very similar than the design I already showed you before. So that's what made me think, why I'm gonna make it if it's already the same? And then it takes more time, but it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool, have cool techniques, pretty similar to the ones I already shared with you. And now here is some variations. Yes, I'm trying to play with my inspiration. Okay, I'm gonna show you is that picture of that nutcracker. I hope you can see it, because now that I have my laptop, it's that I'm looking pictures from my laptop and not from my cell phone. Then I have to look for that same picture from my cell phone, but I'm gonna see it. It's there if you see it. Okay, so that's kind of what then I went with that concept to, okay, let's make it simple, more simple than this. What could that be? And it came this idea. Look. It's like, what? Yes, just this little cute representation of a nutcracker. The only thing I may add here to make it look more cute, it may be just what I did before for the baby elf. Look for a black balloon, or just, if you don't have a black balloon, you can always grab here. And this is something, yes, Sharpie time. It's already Sharpie, so why not? I'm gonna make here a line, look. And it's a representation, it's just right there. It's a thick line, and that thick line is gonna represent. So my most important part is the center, the middle. That's it. Just a line there as good as you can. And if you have something like, for example, in my case, I have here a star, and a sticker star, I'm gonna add it. So that will be, so just to make it more, I think it helps. And yes, it's symbolic, it's representation. Tell me in the comments what you think, because if I had to be honest, again, my goal was to make it as a bracelet. So what is gonna represent a nutcracker as a bracelet? Just this part. So I was planning pretty much to stop here, and that's it. But it came all these, that them thinking, well, it doesn't take that much time. Maybe yes, because the arms and those little details, that's what the nutcracker can be a nightmare. But I hope from here maybe we can work on something that is just the head. Let's see. I mean, this is pretty easy and simple, this part, and if you have linking balloons, it's gonna help a lot. So that's why I'm gonna start from that part. Yes, I'm gonna start with that part. So let's start. If you don't have stickers, and you don't have a Sharpie black that I hope you have, well, there's other ways that you can always split it in half, you know, a balloon, and that's gonna help too. Maybe we can give it a try. The thing is, the options are infinite. There's many different ideas. That's when you can also play with this concept, create something, you know, like a little bit different. Please tag me if you can. If you remember, tag me on social media as @alpacaglobo, because that way I'm gonna be able to share your picture at the end or at the beginning of my videos. So in that, it's the way that you can motivate others to make and watch these videos, these YouTube videos, tutorials for balloon twisting, and they can learn how to make balloons too. Okay, let's start it. Now, things may be scraps or whatever you have with you. I'm gonna grab an entire balloon black. I'm gonna start with those shoes. And I do that because, look, I inflated a balloon like 6-finger tail, and I'm just gonna make those little shoes that are very easy. And it's gonna be a 2-finger pedal, another 2-finger pedal, and 1 bubble pinch twist. Easy peasy. Come. Then you have all these that pretty much can be for a belt. Okay, so that's where the concept may change a little bit, but you got the idea. Now, I was thinking, if you have a linking balloon red, it's gonna help this design to be much faster. So that's what I'm gonna blow. And you're gonna inflate it a little bit bigger than the palm of your hand. And then what I'm gonna do, and I'm just here also, that is kind of cool, right? I like to, what is this? Experiment while I'm in this video. So I'm never really sure what I'm gonna do at the end, but it's cool. Makes me, you know, more excited too. It's a surprise for me too. Okay, so I'm thinking, what happens if I twist it like this in half, so then the bell goes here. Now it's gonna be too much the belly into, if we do it this way, but that doesn't have another extra leg. What happens if, okay, then maybe I'm gonna make 1 bubble and another bubble. Man, Cecilia, you're complicating yourself. And then at that moment is when it's like, okay, let's keep going the way I've been doing it. What do you think about that idea? Just attach it there on the linking part. And I'm using a linking because the first one I did it with a marriage twist, but this is gonna save you time. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna go with the idea of a yellow. Yes, let's go with the yellow 260. And the yellow 260, you're gonna inflate it approximately 6-finger tail too. Look, 6-finger or 7-finger tail. And you're gonna start with a little loop. Again, 2-finger loop, and then 2 pinch twists. Yes, 2 little 1-finger bubble pinch twists. Okay, and then you're gonna go and measure something like a hand, or what is 5-finger long, and start again with the same idea. 2-finger loop and 2 little pinch twists. Okay. Make sure you twist it very well, 2 little pinch twists. Now this balloon, it's this shape so far, and the idea is you have to go back to close it here. Yep, but now, I mean, I've been working in the idea that how to make it look more, you know, better, and maybe it's not necessarily so, because I was thinking, maybe what about here, I just make 2-finger bubble, twist, and another 2-finger bubble, so then in there in the center is gonna fit better the teeth. It can be that concept, but then I went out with the idea of like, let's make it look like a scarf, but that's kind of going too up into the mouth, you know, and I'm gonna go with my original first thinking. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Cecilia, do it. So it's like a 2-3-finger bubble, another 2.5. Okay, so it's like, okay, split in half here, and then time. That's gonna give me a very interesting connection. Okay, now this, if you can save it, great, because with this you will need to do 2 pinch twists and actually 1 more, 3 bubbles. And sometimes it's like, yes, maybe you can do it and you're using your fingers and you're forced to save balloon for 2 double pinch twists plus 1 bubble. But sometimes you have to think, is it is worth it, that pain in your fingers to do that, or better you grab a new balloon? It's up to you. In my case right now, I feel more calm and relaxed thanks to John. And thank you to Ali Cat and everybody that donates balloons. I feel like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna cut. And this, well, I can save here the tip and then make 2 pinches of this, but I can use another balloon. Yep. And so sometimes, yeah, you have to think that way too, right? You decide. Just make sure the bubbles doesn't come and twist. That is something that, yep, I think you shouldn't let it happen. Just twist very well your bubbles. Okay. Now you're gonna keep it this way. This is the idea. I'm just gonna show you. This is kind of how it's supposed to look. Okay? And this is gonna be later the linking red balloon right here connected to what is the head. Now it's time to make the head first. So for that, and in order to be faster, it's all linking. That's the trick. That is, but if you don't have, always remember that racing bean technique. Just, I do have linkies. I love playing with my linkies. If you wonder what are the brand you use most, well, I use Decomex, and that brand, it's kind of cool. It have very nice what is this, linking balloons, and also hearts that you can twist them. And if you wonder, well, if I get hearts, there is a playlist in this YouTube channel with lots of techniques how to use those hearts. And also there is a playlist in this YouTube channel how to use linking balloons. So think about that. Now subscribe to this channel. You're gonna put it like this. Okay? Inflate your balloon like it's a regular face. Something that fits inside the palm of your hand, I think. That's gonna be a good idea. You don't want this too big. Something that fits in the palm of your hand. Now you're gonna grab your white balloon, okay? And this white is gonna be inflated like 6-finger towel. And what you're gonna do is just attach at any of the spots. If you're gonna use this piece, tie it. Pass it to the link, tie it. So now remember, that is that top. Now you grab the nozzle, twist 1 time, all the way to the other side. That is approximately 8 or 9 finger long. Now go back with a 9 finger long, okay? And then use the same tip of the linking in order to pass it around and lock the 2 bubbles of white. Now repeat 1 more time with the white with 9 finger long. Pull the nozzle of the blush, pass it around, so it's giving some pressure there, okay? And then now what you're gonna do when you have 3 bubbles with the 260 coming up and down, you're gonna make 3 big bubbles and another 3 big bubbles to create that crazy hair. That each bubble is approximately 2 finger long. So now I'm using the tip of the linking in order to see, pass this around and lock. And look, I open a little bit, so then I'm trying to keep this plain as possible. I think it's gonna be better. So you always kind of squeeze your balloon. So make 3 bubbles. Those bubbles are not too small, eh? It's like a 3-finger bubble each or 2. Just something to give it shape. Use the nozzle of your blush linking. And you have this yet left over. And my plan is like, yeah, that's great. That's gonna be for the teeth. And then it's gonna look great. So let's see what happens. So now, so far, you have this. And the idea is this have to go ahead in this shape, pull it around, pull, and grab the other part of the linking red, the other, and tie it. Make some force there, look. And if you feel like you can do this, do it maybe to secure. You see, you have 2 long tips from the red linking and from the blush linking. You can always connect it to each of the connections to the sides. Why? It's just to reinforce everything and doesn't get undone. Now, look how the head is automatically kind of like moving, coming to this separation. But the idea is there is you're gonna make a big pinch twist, like a 3-4 finger bubble pinch twist, and the red pretty much is gonna be the beard. Whatever you have left over there is gonna be the beard. Okay? Look at this shape. Now you're gonna accommodate things in this why I wasn't sure, but I think it's not that bad, right? I don't think it's that bad. Okay, so that is helping connecting there in the center. Okay, and this bubble, whatever is left over, is the beard. That's it. You can tie it or you can inflate it a little bit more, but I'm gonna just tie it here and then cut the excess. Okay, so that's it. This is the little beard. I'm gonna cut it. Okay, now you have something like this. Interesting shape. It can be for many other designs. Think about it. What else could it be? And leave it in the comments. Okay, now here what you need to do is now grab a 160, and this 160 red. It can be 260, Cecilia. Yes, it can be 260, and actually it can be an scrap. That's how simple we can do it. And yes, I do have my scraps. I got it in this box. Scraps. So my scraps, just what happened with the scraps, if I had to also tell you, it may take you much more time sometimes looking for that specific size, but you can grab two and you just need very little. So I'm going to show you. Just measure here something like 3 finger long, tied it, and repeat in another balloon. So the same what I'm doing right now is going to be repeated. Okay, then you grab your blush scraps and make just a pinch twist. So you will need two in order to make the two hands. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to grab. Two of these scraps. Why scraps? Because yeah, why not? Choose your scraps. Look, even with one, I'm just gonna make a bubble and tie it. And this is pretty much how I start this YouTube channel. Kind of using the scraps. If you have the end, maybe you can play with the end. But what I like about this shape is more the pinch twist. I like it more how it looks, so that's what I'm gonna make it look more like a pinch twist. Tie it, and then you're gonna just attach it to one of the sides, only one, to the size of the 260 red. And remember, I told you that you're gonna repeat this same concept. It's the same idea as measuring something like 3 finger long, okay? And then you're gonna tie that to the hands, the pinch twist, and it's like a puzzle. And you may say, Cecilia, doesn't look this for line twisting. No, and even also because look, I'm gonna use an entire balloon yellow just to make that little pinch twist, 1 finger bubble pinch twist, and you can make 2 or you can make 3. Okay, to make it more stable, and it's up to you. Cut. Save it and repeat this for the other arm. So I hope you're paying attention what I'm doing here. But that's why with the Nutcracker, you know, I feel like it's a lot of twisting. If someone asks you for this at a line twisting event, well, I mean, I don't think it's gonna work as line twisting, but now this even can save it because you need another little bubble for the top of the hat. It's another detail. Now this piece have to go in between the hand and the arm. You see? And so there we go. Okay, things doesn't have to be perfect, but we're trying and do our best. So you have something like this. And repeat the other way. The 4 things that I'm done. I wanted to do a Nutcracker a long time. Another one I wanted, but it's like, and I wanted to make a line twisting. So that's what I feel a little bit, man, bummer. I try, but it's not that bad, this design. So I'm gonna make another little bubble pinches, only one, and then cut, and then you save it. These are the scraps pretty much for this design. 2 balloons to 60. I have this left over. It happens, that's okay. I feel more relaxed because I have a lot of balloons, so that's cool. Now you can inflate a linking in order to save time. If you don't have a linking, a marriage twist with a round 5-inch round is gonna work too. But I have a linking, so I can give this idea of having a hat. You can inflate it more if you want, the same size of the head you decide. Just attach it right here on top. You see, you still have here a little bit of the link of the, what is the blush. Tie it, okay, and then what else here? But now I'm thinking, oh, Cecilia, you see, you wanted to use an scrap in red, but yes, for the arms, but then you will need another scrap longer. So with a one entire balloon, 260 red, you're gonna be able to make everything, the arms and what is gonna pass around for the hat. So now I just put in things in proper position. The little arms that we have to repeat and do it 2 times. And then what else here? Accommodate things the best way. Because in my case, that's what I'm trying to do, so you can see. And I love it because it's kind of adorable. That is chubby. It's chubby. And we're doing with, you know, Christmas color, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna look for a scrap already red. Another one is slightly longer, so I can go around for the hat. Maybe this one. Let's see. I'm gonna use this. And what you just need to have enough is to go around. So I'm gonna make a little bubble, pinch twist, another little bubble, because it's easier to connect. Squish and stretch. These 2 pinch twists are gonna be in the back. Nobody's gonna see it. Just so then it's easier for me to just pass it around, connect it, you know, and decorate. That's the idea. To decorate what is that Nutcracker hat. And this is a style I seen in the picture of the cartoon. I'm seeing it as my reference. So I was thinking, you know, yes, why to complicate more to make something more elaborated if I see it this way? The end with the linking is easier because you can do this. Look, pass it around, connect that yellow little bubble that we did at the end with the 260. And then you can cut the X's, just tie it, and then if you want, if it's not, just leave it there. I mean, unless it bothers you because you are a perfectionist, and what can I do? Just cut it. Okay, but you know, a lot of you know the front for me is the most important. And let me see, I'm gonna move. And this is pretty much the design. What do you think? It's now Sharpie time, I think. Yes, now it's just Sharpie time. So after all, I don't think it's that bad, okay? It's better, I think, than the one that I showed you already a long time ago. You tell me in the comments. So now I'm gonna do Sharpie time, okay? Sharpie time. So let's do the Sharpie time. So for this, I went just in the details of the face. Make the eyes, so I got this angle, it's good. So I'm gonna make the eyes here. Look, even that I have a space here, I want it right here, kind of half a little bit up. Okay, then eyebrows. So everything looks normal. Here is gonna be teeth. Okay, then from here, I'm gonna take a moment of the, take a break, I mean, and grab a pink balloon, okay? And you just need to, trying to open it with one hand, and it's so hard. Oh man, I'm too weak. Okay, 2 hands, I open this. Make the nose long as a triangle. Yes, and it starts in between of the long and skinny triangle. Okay, as better as you can. Okay, then it should be more here so you can see better. Okay, then here you will need to make some cheeks, right? Almost the same size as the eyes. Okay, and with the same color, or if you have red, define the teeth, because that's how I seen it. So here in this little big pinch twist, so just make 2 lines and then one in the center, and then just kind of close that and create lines in between to represent teeth. Look, things doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, this is a representation, but as better as your marker working, is gonna look good. That's what I always invite you guys. Red Sharpies are also a color I use a lot, and you can collaborate with this channel by sending red markers. Sharpie is the best brand for me. I very much appreciate it. So there you go, representing the teeth there. Now one more thing is, we'll go back with the black. And look, from here, pretty much go until a little bit of the beginning, and then make it as thick as you want, the mustache. Now the same the other side, from this point all the way, starting a little bit what is the cheeks. Now here, I have a little triangle black that gives the opening of the mouth. Okay, so now that is gonna help, or maybe it's part of the mustache. I don't have any idea, but I seen it in the cartoon. I do it. I love nutcrackers. I have a couple of my nutcrackers. And again, guys, my goal. What is my goal? Give you something cute, easy that you can make, and it's still looking as a nutcracker. You tell me if I did it okay or no. Or if you still prefer the first tutorial I shared with you about a nutcracker balloon tutorial. But this one just need here, in order to be fast, simple, make sure you have a nice marker. Just go with the line. Cecilia, but you're forgetting, if this is a belt, should go with all the way around. Oh, but now you remember, right? You remember, I don't care about the back. For me, it's the front. It's the front. Why? Because it's be practical. You know, the idea for me is to be fast too. I love that. And that's what I use a lot of, what is representation of what I want to, you know, make. Like if I see this nutcracker, the drawing, you see it there, it's like amazing. I use my creativity to play the way that I can represent that in the fastest way as possible, but it's still cute. And I think it's this one. If you have white, okay, shaky, and make some highlights here for the eyes. The same the other side. And make sure you have a good Sharpie, marker. This one is my favorite, okay, I love it. And it's really good. So in case you see, Cecilia, what is the white now permanent markers you prefer is this, and you can find it on Amazon. And guess what? On Amazon there is my Amazon wish list, so you can always collaborate with this YouTube channel visiting my Amazon wish list that is below in the description of all my videos, and you can buy some and it will come straight to my house. These markers, I use it a lot and are really cool. Okay, if you want with black, just gonna go again with the teeth. If you want just skinny lines to define more that you wanted to represent their teeth. What, Cecilia, but you did it with one color, and well, it's only if you want, okay? That's gonna give it more firm the idea that that is where, you know, it's the teeth, and also still the red there. So this is the design. I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. I think it's cute. Now let's go with stickers. Because if you are like me, you like stickers in that way that you know it can save you time, and it looks cool to have it just here for the center. Tell me in the comments what do you think. Now, another, it says, we can make more details. This is never ending. It's never ending. You can always grab and do some more decor with the yellow Sharpie and go in zigzag. Or if you are thinking, well, Cecilia, let's go with this black and let's see what happens. So you can always go like this, look, like this, and represent with another color that idea to give it an extra touch, an extra style. You can go with more details, or you can put stickers, cheeky stickers everywhere. Have fun, just play with this. It's the idea, to use your creativity and play and see if you like it. If it's not, I'm sure just already something with balloons is cute, and they will like it. And especially in the Christmas season, we're playing with the Christmas colors and the concept of Nutcracker. I think it goes with the idea just because of the teeth, because of the eyes, the nose, the mustache. I don't know. You tell me. Thank you, all of you. Long video, so I'm not gonna go with more than just invite you to the Best Balloon Convention. What is? It's Bling Bling Jam Balloon Convention. And I already telling you, I already registered. So that means I'll be there. So stay tuned, and if you are going, so that will be the moment that we can jump together. And also visit the Instagram of Colorful Inflations. That is a place that sells outfits for balloon twisters. Check it out. There's always a lot of choices, and it's all made in the United States. So follow them on Instagram, and you can buy from the website, colorfulinflations.com. And that's all. Thank you so much. Don't forget, tag me so you will see pictures at the end of the videos. That is your design, that you made it. That means everybody can do it, and we motivate each other that way. Don't forget, leave comments. This was the first version, but it's not that bad. This one, I think, is cute. I think it's cuter, don't you think? I mean, this is 350. This is Lincoln's rounds. I love something chubby, adorable. And this one pretty much looks, this one that I have, than the one that I did the first time. It's just I make shorter the legs, okay, in order to save time. And then I went with this type of hat. So in order to save time, instead of to go with thicker bubble, 260 and make it 4 levels for the hat, put just one round and follows the concept of a hat, a tall hat. Okie dokie. I hope you like it. Ciao, ciao.